Hey y'all, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with the very last video in this same outfit. I figured I would come in and show you this makeup look that I created just by playing in my makeup. This would be my second makeup look for the month of October. I'm trying to get into doing more makeup looks and having it like how I used to almost every day, but with work and grandchildren and plenty of sleep, it is a little bit hard to do. So to get this video started, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and show you my face. Here are my brows, my foundation, and my shadow. I didn't put on any mascara because I was just playing in my makeup, but I did use liner on the top and on the bottom lash. I do have on blush and highlight and a lip gloss. Alright, let's get into the makeup that I have used. I have everything in front of me, and when you play the makeup, you tend to use more makeup than you probably would do on a regular basis, but that's why it's called playing in makeup. First things first, I'm trying to get through this Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I really love this stuff. Thank you, Min Pam, for recommending it. I have an extra one, but I'm really trying to get rid of this one ASAP because I have another primer I want to try to use to see how it's going to work through the winter. On top of that primer, I am trying to use up the last little bit of this Victoria's Secret Make It Last Prime and Set. As you can see, I only have just this right at the bottom here. I do have more, but this container I'm trying to use up. For my foundation, I am using the SmashBox Liquid Halo Foundation. This is very lightweight. I also purchased this during the summertime, so I'm going to wait until about December to go back to see if this will still be my color. If not, I'm definitely going to try to get this same brand in my lighter color. This is the number 9. There are only 10 shades, but I'm pretty dark. So number 9 is my color in the SmashBox Liquid Halo. For the powder that I have used on my face, the first thing I'm going to show you is this container here. This has all of the powder that I use. It is loose powder. It's in here because I mix it. No, I don't really want to mix it. However, I am enjoying creating a color that works for me, and the products that I'm using are my Ben Nye luxury powders. This is in the color Sienna. It is the darkest color that I have. I don't think I need to go darker than this one. This is in the color Topaz. The undertones of this one is more on the yellow. I like using it for under my eye, and mixing it with the Sienna works wonderful. To brighten it up if I need to, as always, I have the Ben Nye banana powder. Under my eye, I don't use it for all over my face, but if I've made my mixture a little too dark, I add that color in and it works wonderful. So that is the powder that I have on my face. For the concealers that I am using both of my Stila, what is these called? Stay All Day foundations. We got number 15 Deep, 14 Maple. This is what 14 Maple looks like. As you see, I'm definitely using that. I use that to sculpt underneath my brows and for under the eye. And 15 deep, that is what that looks like. I use that today to sculpt the top part of my brows and to cover any blemishes on my skin. I'm really liking these. Yeah, I'll talk about that in another video. Those are the concealers. For the shadows on my eyes, I have decided, well, I'll get to my brows after I do the shadows because I know I kind of did a little bit backwards. Shadows on my eye. For the primer, I'm using the Urban Decay Shadow Primer Potion. This one here, this is in the color Sin. Sin is kind of like a champagne color, lots of shimmer. I wanted to have the inner corners to be as bright as possible while I darken the outer corner. So that is the primer that I am using. For my transition color, as well as the shade on my inner third, I'm using this Naked Flushed palette by Urban Decay. And I have learned that this is a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush, but this works as a great transition color for my eyes, and this works as a lovely highlight, shadow, and this can be a shadow as well as a blush. However you want to use them, that is how I am using these. Transition color. This is the color that I'm using right here on the inner part of my eyes. For this blue color, I pulled out a palette that I haven't seen us use or talk about since summer left. I decided to pull out my Urban Decay Electric palette. Love, love, love this palette. These are what the colors look like. They're very vibrant, they're out there, and I just really love it. So the color that I chose to use is this blue color called Chaos. This color right here. I'm going to give you a little bit of a swatchy. It is a beautiful blue. It is the blue that I put on the outer corner of my eyes, and I just blend it. And I realized if you have time to really blend, you can make your shadows look very pretty. So that is the blue on the outer corners. Now, for my tear duct area, I am using this LA Girl Glide Creamy Pencil. This is in the color Champagne. This is what that looks like. And for my lower lash line, I wanted to give a little bit of definition but not wear mascara. I'm using another LA Girl Glide pencil in charcoal gray. And this is what that looks like. For my upper lash line, I'm using another LA Girl Glide pencil. These are very, very creamy. I love them. This one is called, let's see, Royal Blue. Because I have one that looks a little similar, but it's not the same name. Royal Blue, and this is what that color looks like. That is a swatch from a different video that you probably have already seen. Alright, so I have all of that out of the way. Now let's get to my brows, and then I will do my cheeks and my lips. For my brows, I'm using this Nica K pencil. It's in brown. That's what that looks like, a dark brown. I use this to sculpt out my brows and fill them in just a little bit. Also to give me a little bit of hairs in the front. I think what I may do is go get another one that's like taupe, a little lighter, just to, you know, give me a faded kind of effect. But as of right now, this is dark brown. Then I used this powder here. It is my Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder. Let me show you the back. It's in rich brown, and this is the color. I know it probably looks like I'm not using it, but I just take my brush and swipe up and down in the middle as of right now, but I'm definitely using it. That is to fill in my brows. Now for my cheeks, 2 products. See if I can get this open. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This is in the color Blushing Bride. And that is what that color looks like. It has a little bit of shimmer, but I do love the color. It definitely gives me kind of a flushed effect, like that. The highlight that's on top, and you can see it more there, is my Nars Albatross. And this is the back. Nars. Let me show that to you. It looks like that. And I'm going to use this also on my lips as well as on my eyes. At a different date, I definitely will let you know. But I do like this golden color. I think if I put on a matte lipstick and put this in the middle, that will look wonderful. I definitely know that if I use it in the inner thirds of my eye, that would be really pretty. Even though it's fall, I still like to have a brightening eye. On my lips, there is no liner. All I'm using is this NYX Butter Gloss in Praline. And the name is Praline. It is a beautiful, beautiful brown. My lips, but better for me. My lips are dark in pigment. And that's what that looks like. So that is all of the makeup. Final thing, I do spray this one more time, the Victoria's Secret Make It Last Prime and Set, just to set everything on my face. And that is truly all of the makeup that I have on my face. To all be blessed, wear your makeup, save your money, and NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye.